Okay, these folks bought this car new, 1968 Dodge Charger. It's a 383 Magnum automatic transmission.
XP29H8B2925.
So this car was built in Hamtramck, Michigan. That's what the B stands for. The 8, of course, is 68, and that H is the 335 horsepower 383 Magnum. Okay, this engine compartment, I've looked at this before. This is a really nice, clean, original, kind of an untouched engine compartment, all right? If you look at the paint on the valve covers, this turquoise is almost washed off. That's the typical original color for it. But you see that it's been washed and pressure washed so many times, all the paint's gone from it. If you look at other things in here, this is the original positive battery cable, but the end has been changed. This entire negative cable has been changed. I can tell by the look, they don't have this little pigtail on them from the factory. Battery's obviously different. But look at your ethylene glycol warning label here.
I know, that's original.
You got your fender tag that's never been off the car with the 2 original number 2 pan head screws on it. Everything in here needs to be documented. When you take your photos, I'm gonna expect 150, 200 photos under the hood. And it's because you've been working with Dave, right? Mm-hmm. How often does he stop in the middle of it and say, nope, wrong bolt?
I mean, all the time. I realize how important it is now. Now that I can see what was actually supposed to be on the car, it's just, I can appreciate it. Before, when I came back here with my dad, it was monotonous. It was a lot of information at once. But now I just see the value in it so much more, so I'm excited. I realize how important it is to document and how valuable this car is.
What a vast wealth of knowledge it is before it's touched. That's great. That's good education for you.
What about this label?
Yeah, that's the original maintenance sticker for the air cleaner, still intact. So when we go and we do this one or another one like it, another 68 383 that uses the cake pan style air cleaner, if you want to know where to locate that decal, we'll go pop up a picture of this car. We'll look at your engine compartments and we'll say, oh look, it's about 3 or 4 inches away from the nipple for the breather.
This looks too new.
That's too new. The master cylinder is too new. That's right. You can see when things pop out at you and they don't look right.
Well, now that I've been going with you, especially going, on location, seeing the cars in the garage, you can tell now when things are out of spot.
It's starting to make sense.
Too new. Yeah, it's too clean. It's too.
So, with that, the next thing we'll do is we'll go ahead and raise it up in the air. We'll go underneath it. We'll take a good look at everything under there, document the bottom of it, show you what I want pictured and what I don't want pictured, what matters, what doesn't. 8 3/4 rear end. This is all pretty original stuff right here.
So much rust.
This is just age, right? Things turn brown. You have to take a brand new piece of pipe, spray it with acid, move it out, get it wet, and set it in the sun for a couple days, and you think it's a 20-year-old piece of pipe. This is just old aged metal. That's different than deteriorated metal. This is actually, hear that? That's that's a good solid floor, yeah. When you do this and all you hear sounds like you're playing a hi-hat on a drum, then you got troubles. Now up here we have some weird rust right out of the middle of nowhere. This is the torsion bar cross member, and usually they rot in here. Yeah. But this one's rotted all the way through out here, so we already know we're going to be putting a torsion bar.
Stuck in it or something even.
This one's pulled out from a tow hook, but it doesn't look at this point until we get it back from the dipper too bad. Sometimes these will rust out up here on the frame rail and the apron because of the battery acid, but this one actually looks pretty darn good, like it survived pretty well. All of this stuff looks original to me, okay? The rest of the suspension looks like it's very much intact. You can just tell by the age of it, by the crusty. Look at your sway bar bushings. Yeah, you look at your flat.
That was once rubber, right?
These are, yeah. This one's rubber and this one's rubber, and then it's surrounded on the top and the bottom. 66 to 70, 68, 67 to 70, no, 68 and 70, sorry. Disregard. Disregard. Right now we'll let it down, we'll check out the interior, and we can start doing our photos.